Access ship loadout. Provide combat readiness analysis.
Analyzing ship loadout, stand by. Corsair Prowler ship loadout confirmed. Hull integrity at 100%. 3 large beam laser gimbals and 3 medium hardpoints equipped, including missile racks with 240 rounds ammo capacity each. Defense includes multiple engineered shield boosters and extensive reinforced armor with deep plating and kinetic resistances, all at full health. Powerplant, engines, and FSD are engineered for performance and reliability. Combat readiness rated high with all modules operational and fully engineered enhancements present.
Can you help me with pirate massacre missions?
Good afternoon, Krondor.
Can you help with pirate massacre missions?
Yes, I can assist with pirate massacre commissions. I can locate hunting grounds within a specified range in light years, identify potential target and mission provider systems, and help plot routes. After reconnaissance and mission confirmation, I can track remaining kills and profits during the operation.
Find us some hunting grounds within 50 light years.
Missions found. Target star system Lamot. Reconnaissance required. Mission provider system HIP 32127. Reconnaissance required. Target star system Arug. Reconnaissance required. Mission provider system Seguntiasi. Reconnaissance required. Target star system Hylalang. Reconnaissance required. Mission provider system Yushun. Reconnaissance required.
Navigate to nearest target system, please.
Nearest target system identified. Sierra Lee Romeo Hotel Foxtrot. Initiating navigation.
Okay, I did not catch that command. It just gave me a generic response, which means I need to adjust the command for the prompt. And I think if I said plot route, it would have worked. Yes, hunting grounds. Find hunting grounds for pirate missions. So this is the thing that finds them. Let's see if I add navigate underscore plot. Navigate underscore plot. Let's see if that will trigger on navigate.
Good afternoon, Krondor.
Navigate to the nearest target system, please.
Nearest target system requires specification. Provide system code or designation.
Yeah, so it has to work with the plot command. It does not understand this. I wonder why.
Good afternoon, Krondor.
Plot reconnaissance route to the nearest target system.
Nearest target system needs identification. Specify the target system for reconnaissance plot.
Prompt factory. Okay. Structure. User prompt. Would that be colloquial terms? Probably colloquial terms. As be that append. Map. Navigate or plot route. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I just want to grab this, stick it in here, and get action. And provider system. Would be to that. Let's see if that cures the problem.
Good afternoon, Krondar.
Plot a reconnaissance route to target system, please.
Route set.
Activate. Set speed +3. Select next system on route. Enter hyperspace.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thailand is a K-class fuel star with a total traffic count of 1,703 ships. 3 ships this week. Total recorded deaths are 88. Ship has arrived at Hylalang.
Fuel swapping. Fuel swapping complete.
Recon confirmed for Hailang. Resource sites found. Threat level 2 detected. Dropped from Supercruise for assessment and response.
Plot route to the mission provider system, please.
Route set.
Enter Supercruise.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Traveling to Yushan, a fuel star of class Golf. Total traffic 1,132 ships. 2 this week. Total deaths recorded 86. Ship has arrived at Yushan.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Market data available. Mission Provider Faction updated. Bastanian Empire Assembly. Mission accepted to eliminate 12 Hylalang Blue Family pirates at Sidam Orbital and Hylalang System. Voice input disabled.
I need to get back to the game and try this integration up and running, but first I need some time. Anyway, best luck and looking for more of your content. Thank you. Yeah, testing a new feature which allows you to find pirate massacre missions. However, because of the API, I am limited to pair of one-on-one, meaning a system that has hazardous resource site and one system that provides that has the mission providers. Once I perfect this, I'll try to figure out a way to find other systems with factions that have missions against the same target. I am not entirely sure how we'll do that because the available API does not have that capability, so I will have to do some creative about it, but baby steps. First, we will do this. It finds the target system. You have to fly there and manually confirm. Oh, hello. What's up, commanders? Good evening or good morning. I did not expect anyone to actually drop in on the stream in the middle of Tuesday, but apparently some people are out there. Thank you for joining. Test for the new feature that it's not yet committed into the main repository. I will commit it once I test it. So let's see if we can stack some missions within one system, and then I'll have to figure out how to maybe query Sponge for systems within range that have the same factions, and then you fly over there and see if they have pirate missions, because I posted on the developers forum on how to find this data, like a mission, the target system and these two mission provider systems. But so far, no one answered my question. It's been a week. I guess I'll have to figure out all on my own by trial and error. But first thing first. First, we will do the basic one-to-one pair. It will store this information. It already stores this information in a local database. Select, where is it? Like this. So, like this one, Yunshun, is the system that provides missions against Hylalang Blue Family pirates, and the target is that. Those two have nulls for target faction and provider faction, means reconnaissance is required. But they are not the same. They're just the pirate missions within within 50 light years from the point where I did the request. Like in this case now, since I know that this is the target faction and this is the target system, and this is a provider faction, potentially I could search for star systems within a small radius, like, I don't know, maybe 10 light years, 20 light years or something like that, for this faction, and see if it's present, and then you fly over there and see if they have missions for you or not. Because even this information, like for example, there's a bunch of systems that provide missions against this faction in that system, still needs a confirmation. If you use INTRA, doesn't mean that missions will be available, or if not the hazardous resource sites, but the hazardous resource sites, I think they are permanent. Once it's established in the system, it's there. But compromised navigation beacon, like it says possible. Possible, which means it may be compromised or maybe not. It depends on the background simulation in the game. And that means reconnaissance is required. I don't have support for compromised navigation beacons yet. It will be easy to add once the core code is working. So now I'm going to take a mission from another faction against the same thing and see if the code blows up or not. And that will be that one. It's another 12 pirates, but for a different faction. Let's see what happens.
Voice input disabled.
All right, no notification, but do we have an error somewhere? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So I have made a mistake in programming, specifically over here. All right, let's stop this. Let's run this in debugger. I will send that very same request again, or rather that same event again, and see where I made a mistake. Clear cd to games journal ll. That be the last journal file, this one. Copy. And Kate. By the way, I swapped my distro, so hopefully there are no flickering. Some of my previous streams had flickering on them. This has to do with Valent / OBS integration. It does not flicker on my screen. I don't see those flickers. It only on the capture. And I don't know if it's flickering right now or not, but like especially on this app right here, it used to do that. So I'll be curious to see if the problem was fixed or not. This is Ubuntu Studio kernel, which has all kinds of goodies for and optimizations for streaming, audio, video editing, so on and so forth. It's a Ubuntu Studio is a branch of, it's community branch of Ubuntu. It does not, everything is clear. Nice. All good. Sweet. Thank you for confirming that. So looks like swapping the distro to this one is net positive. Okay, so mission accepted. And now I accepted the second mission, and that caused problems. Let's see if we are actually sitting in debugger. We are not. We are not. So let me fire this thing up.
Good afternoon, Krondar. Voice input disabled.
Turn off the voice input because we just want to republish. Copy this, erase it, save it, paste it back. We will change the timing on this. So let's say it's going to be 1 hour ahead and save, and we should stop at the check mark there. Here we are in debugger. Let's see, what did I do wrong? Okay, destination system correct, target function correct, provider star system correct, mission provider, that'll be the new faction, which is that one. And I think it blows up in here. It tries to update something it doesn't know about. Result 3. No, so it returns ID 3. And then, well, it's correct. Of course it does. That will not fail. But this probably will. Because I will be updating something that doesn't exist. Yes, can't find local... of course not. One more step here. So what is this trying to achieve concretely? This is a new feature for the LLM-based Sidekick. I'm designing this so that you will ask it, find me some pirate massacre missions, and it finds you a pair of the star system that contains a resource site, a hunting ground to kill some pirates, and a system with factions that provide missions against that faction. One of the many features of this sidekick. For now, it's just a pair, but hopefully, if I'm lucky, I'll figure out how to find this sort of information. The whole overall goal of the app is so that you can play immersively in maybe VR headset and never have to look at the websites. It just does all the information gathering for you. Alright, so evaluate. Yes, methods rule, runtime exception, now operation failed. Of course it does. It's a null pointer exception because provider ID is null. Provider ID, meaning I don't have the provider ID for this. So is it an LLM with access to all the Galaxy and updated info? Yes, it converts your natural speech into text. It sends your text to LLM to figure out what did you mean. Did you mean to, are you just chatting? Are you asking a question, which is query, or are you executing a command? If it is command, like weapons hut, for example, or navigate somewhere, or turn on the night vision, whatever it is, it will execute key bindings to activate this in your game. If it is a query, it will look in its local database for the information based on whatever query it is. This information will be sent to the LLM with instructions on what to do with information itself, and your original query, and the LLM will provide you an answer. It gets its information from the API that Frontier developer provides to integrate with the game legally, which is the JSON-based log files and auxiliary JSONs. It does not hack memory. If you're familiar a little bit with programming, I'm writing this in Java. Java does not have low memory access, so it is not possible to hack into the game, at least not easy. You would have to wrap dynamically linked libraries to do that, and I do not allow any pull requests that even remotely attempt to do that. So the goal is to make this 100% TOS compliant. It also connects to crowdsourced data, Sponge, EDDN, at the Elite Dangerous Data Network, and other crowdsourced APIs. In headsets, that sounds great. How about local LLM? What from local network? Technically, theoretically, it is possible. The app is modular, so anyone who wants to fork this project, they can fork it and stick local LLM implementation here into the Brain package. Right now, it supports OpenAI and XAI. But local LLM, like something like Ollama, Ollama is a thing that runs different LLMs that you can use. So if you have a spare machine capable of running one, and if it is capable of processing amount of tokens fast enough, so it does not return the result within 2 minutes, but within a half a second, yes. And the app will know to use the local LLM implementation if you do not provide the key. The speech to text and text to speech, right now you hear this robotic voice. That's because I'm using local text to speech. It is powered by open source project called Piper. So I'm running Piper locally, but Piper is somewhat limited in terms of how it generates the voice. It's very robotic voice, so I'm only running this in professional mode. If you point it instead to Google text-to-speech and speech-to-text, you will have 14 different voices that are a lot more human-like. And when you do that, app allows you to change personalities. So you can run it in a professional personality, like a sergeant, or in a friendly personality, in casual, in unhinged, and in rogue. In rogue, it is going to use a lot of bad words. I did not know Frontier had an API to pull from the game universe. Yes, they do. It's these files right here. So every time something happens in the game, it sticks an event like this. It has a timestamp, event name, and a bunch of information. My app basically monitors those files and uses reflection to stick the JSON into an object automatically, so there is no ginormous if else, or case statement. It happens automatically, and it throws on event bus where event listeners subscribe to, and then they do something with it, usually right into the local SQL database, so that you have your own cached data. Yeah, not game, but from journal. It's reading it from journal, not directly from the game memory. So if it's not in the journal, my app does not have access to it, because I'm not using any dynamically linked libraries that hack into the game memory and have an unfair advantage. Every time you start a game fires up one of these log files. Let me show it instead of command line. Show it in the file browser. It will probably look more familiar to people who are not familiar with command line. But this is the directory. It has backpack.json, cargo.json, market modules, nav route, outfitting, ship locker, shipyard status. These do not have timed versions. They changed every tick. Like status.json, for example, every time you do something in the game, like you switch your pips, or you switch from analysis to combat mode, or you are traveling across the surface of the planet, or whatever, this one-line JSON thing will change. The flags will change. This magic number over here has a lot of information hidden in it, such as a state. Are your lights on? Are your lights off? Do you have pips to weapons? Are your pips to engines, etc., etc.? There's lots of information. If you are on the ground, it gives you a lot long where are you at. So my app can do navigation. For example, if you do exploration, you came on a planet with a whole bunch of life forms, and it's a very rocky planet, very difficult to land. You fly around in your ship, and you scan life forms from the ship. It will remember the coordinates of the thing that you just scanned. And then you can fly away and find a nice parking spot. You park in that parking spot, and you ask the app to navigate to the nearest organic. It will navigate your across the surface of the planet to that organic, because you will lose the line of sight. You won't be able to hear it. So unless it is published on the game journal and the project does not know, so small changes to the political struggles are not used. Yeah, if it's not in the journal, it doesn't know about it. If it's not in the journal, if it's not possible to find this information in things like Sponge, for example, because I can query Sponge from the app. If it's not there, it can't find it. It doesn't know about it. Therefore, if the only advantage you have by using this app is that you don't have to rip off the VR headset and go and dig in the websites. You just find this information quicker by asking it. That's it, basically. It does not read any memory. It does not know real time anything that happens in the background simulation. It doesn't have access to it. For a search, you'd probably need more than 10B, 12B model. This can be taxing but doable. Might be worth trying out. I don't have a second machine to truly try it out. But if somebody who's doing home labbing and got second machine with a bunch of GPUs on it and really knowledgeable about which open source LLMs models are suitable, yes. The integration with LLM itself is done in the format like OpenAPI/XAI format, basically JSON back and forward. But it's not, it has to know specific things. It should be able to use tool. It should be able to understand the prompt to, hey, here's what user says, map it to this set of commands or this set of queries and don't come up with anything. Like, LLMs like to lie. If they can't figure shit out, they make shit up. I mean, in my prompts, I had to explicitly tell it in more than one way to do not lie. If you do not have information, say so. If you cannot map a command, say so. Don't try to come up with a command structure, etc. Because it has to respond not just in text, but it also has to send you a key value pair in JSON. Like, for example, find me something within 50 light years. It will have to come back with a JSON that contains the original user input in one JSON element, and the other JSON element must have key value, where value is 50 in this case. And XAI and OpenAI that I'm using, or OpenAI that I'm using right now, I'm using small models in there. Because large models, first of all, they cost a lot of money and they're slow. Fast models, they're super cheap and they're very fast, but they don't have much reasoning in them. If I remember, EDDI have some not small events converted event API to use with like VA, virtual. I don't know what VA means. I'll probably know it after the stream. I'll find out what VA is. For example, just launched from station. Check selects extended. Pull them up. Yeah, this is what's hidden inside this number right here. The flags. I have all of this info. I know which the state of the ship is. So if you go to status. Here's the status class. It extends setup flags, and here is docked, landed, shields up, super cruise, blah 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 blah, and it figures it out by doing this comparison. So there's a shitload of booleans in here. Voice attack. Voice attack is not an LLM. Voice attack relies on the Microsoft, specifically on the Microsoft speech-to-text thing, and you are, as a user, the only data point for training it. So you have to say exact command in a very exact way so that it can map that WAV file to the command that you specify. In my app, it's not the case. In my app, you don't need to memorize commands. You just need to give it a meaning. What is it that you mean? It will infer what you want from the meaning. Like if you wanted to jump to the next star system, for example, you can tell it transition to hyperspace, enter hyperspace, let's get out of here, or go to the next waypoint, or jump, any of that, and it will figure out that, hey, you probably want to you probably want to jump into the hyperspace is what it wants. If you want to deploy your hard points, you can say deploy hard points. You can say weapons hot. You can even say like something like show your teeth. Depends on the LLM. If the LLM is smart enough, it figures out, oh yeah, he wants weapons. What it cannot do, it cannot fire weapons for you. I explicitly do not provide that access at all. So that for whatever happens, if it misunderstands you for whatever reasons, for whatever reason, it cannot accidentally fire on a ship that you might not want to be firing on. The idea is that if you, especially if you play in VR, all the important stuff, like all the movement of the ship, all the pew-pews, all the scanning, everything is in your hands, and the app is there to provide you with the info, so you can ask it a question and it gives you an answer, if it knows the info. Okay, so I was debugging this. I am sticking a second faction, and the faction is obviously does not exist in the database. So I guess I'll have to do a temporary fix and a to-do marker here, because when we arrive in this code here, there will be no mission provider. If provider is null, just return. I guess that's what we will do. For the first go around of this feature, at least, it will be only one pair. Because technically in this, there is a table for missions. It will track missions. You can grab as many, you can stack as many mission providers as you want. It's just for this specific table, it is a pair that confirms that you have mission provider and you have a target. Is it? No, that's not what I want. Let's not create. Hang on, I'm in the wrong file altogether. I don't want to create anything. I want to be in the console. Yes. Yes, so like this row signifies that this is a confirmed pair. This row signifies that this pair is not confirmed and require reconnaissance. But then is the problem when you give for one action too many prompts, vocals, it will make stupid choices. Don't ask how I know. How does it know when you stop speaking? It requires 1 second of silence. When you say blah 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 blah, after 1 second of silence, it knows that, okay, we done collecting bytes, send these for processing, and then it fires up a separate process to do that. Anything you said after say after this will be another request. But if in the app you bloat too many commands and too many queries, it may confuse one query or one command with another. So have to be kind of careful of not feature bloat the thing. Because if there are too many of them, it will be confusing one with the other. The more broad your input is, the more chances it will give you incorrect answer. The more precise your query or command is, the more chances it is going to do what you actually ask it to do. Select stuff from missions. So this is where we store missions. This is our one mission. In many tables I store a couple of indexed columns and the rest I store in JSON. Why? Because I don't want to be beholden and dependent on Frontier changing the data format on me. This way, if Frontier changes data format, the reflection simply will ignore new fields. Or if field name is changed, then it will not fill up the field, but it's not going to crash because the format doesn't match anymore. In the end, it is turning... In the end, this is turning the game AI into an agent. Depends what you mean by agent. It's a sidekick. It's not autopilot. It cannot fly the ship for you. It cannot mine tritium overnight for you while you sleep. It can't do that. But it's a thing that sits there and helps you to analyze the data. It doesn't judge. It doesn't nag. It doesn't care about your gameplay style. If you want to go ganking, go ganking. If you want to do pirating, do pirating. If you want to do law enforcement, do law enforcement. If you want to log into Solar, go into the other side of the galaxy and scan life forms for months, do it. It's not going to nag or bitch and moan. It's just there to ask your questions and assist with some ship controls. That's it. It does not have an attitude. Okay, so in theory, some of the stuff I don't even send.
Krondar. Voice input disabled.
Some of the stuff I don't even send to LLM. Like, for example, we'll go and pew some pirates now. When I select a ship, of course, there is an event for that. It will analyze the event, and without sending it to LLM, it will see if it is wanted. It will tell you legal target, and it will tell you a little bit about the ship. And if it is wanted and the ship belongs to the target faction, it will tell you it's a mission target. It will tally your kills. It will tally your bounties. But no need to send this data to LLM and consume tokens for no good reason, because it can just figure out right here.
Massacre. Eliminate 12 Hylalang Blue family pirates at Saha Terminal, Hylalang System. Reward 6,503,733 credits.
I know why I did that. It's because I went and changed the journal file and I put the date for tomorrow, so it's not expired. The events do expire. They have date. You have a cool accent, and I got it. So it is a support pilot that can act in some ways but not take actions for you. Correct. Yeah, it's not going to do shit for you. You have to provide an input. It's not going to do crap automatically. It's not going to judge your gameplay. Think of it, I don't know if you've ever watched Star Trek back in from the 80s. It had two computers in it. One is the ship computer and the other is the data android. The data android is very humanoid-like. It had opinions about things. This is not data humanoid android or whatever. It is a Star Trek ship computer. You ask it questions, it gives you answers. Example, you just detached from the fleet carrier or from the station in the ship that you loaded and you don't remember, do I have a fuel scoop or not? You can ask it, check ship loadout, do we have a fuel scoop? And it will tell you that, yeah, we do, or no, we don't. Or what's our cargo capacity? You can ask it, plot me a trade route, and it will it will analyze your ship, figure out how much cargo you have. You have to set up small trade profiles, like 3 questions you need to ask once per ship that has cargo capacity in it. And then it will use this feature, Trade Planner. Based on your location, based on the data that you provide, it will go and to Sponge scoop the trade route, cache it locally, and it will guide you from stop to stop, telling you, okay, fly here, buy this, fly there, sell it over there, buy that, fly over there, etc., etc., etc. And you just like a trip planner, basically like a GPS in the car. Yeah, like a second pirate or a tower guy who gives you information back. Yes, upon your request. Like when you do an exploration, you can say discovery announcements on, and it will automatically announce interesting things like, hey, you just scanned that planet, it's got life forms on it, for example, but it's not going to announce everything. It can navigate from orbit to a specific set of coordinates. I haven't played Elite in some years. It is weird how the YouTube algo is serving me some extremely specific Elite-related content like yours. I am surprised that people even finding my channel when I stream. I'm really surprised that anyone even lands here, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe your interests are programming and Linux, and this is why and gaming in general. Maybe that's why it sent it, regardless of whether it's elite or not. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing now with YouTube algorithms? I wouldn't be surprised if their new YouTube AI decides to kill my channel and it will disappear tomorrow. Because it will decide that it's hacking or spam or something else. Who knows? A lot of people are very unhappy about what's going on YouTube right now with their moderation, ID checking, and everything in general. Right, so I've temporarily sort of kind of fixed that bit. Is it, hang on, is this running? Yes, just voice input is off. So I got 12 pirates from there. Okay, this is 48 pirates. I don't want to waste so much time on it. But let's fly to another station and see if we can... Well, it is programming and gaming for me. You were on the front page for me when I opened it up. Wow! I guess something wrong with YouTube algorithm that it offers my tiny puny little channel on right away to people. I already subbed, but found exactly because ED programming links AI stuff. Yeah, well, if you search for that, yes, because this is a very niche game. It has a tight community, but it's not a AAA mega seller, really. Another niche thing is gaming on Linux, so that is even fewer hits on that, and AI. So those three things, I don't know how many people are doing videos on that particular subject that matches all three. I think that's why you got offered this channel. It's a very niche thing. Let's leave a like and see how algorithm likes that. Enter Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command.
The algorithm scares me, to be honest. Yeah, scares me too. And not just on YouTube. Interests Linux programming, Python. Yeah, I suppose it is match. Although I am doing this in Java, not Python, but it's still programming, still Linux and gaming. There aren't that many gaming channels, Linux gaming channels, there aren't that many. Alright, let's see if this station has anything for us. It's 0:47, I should go to bed, so I will lurk, aka sleep, while you have a stream running. Thank you, and good night. 0:47, that's Europe, right? Yes, it is. Uh-oh, am I going to overshoot it? German or Russian? Well, you know where Kiev is at. I was born in Soviet Union, in the part of the Soviet Union what is now Ukraine. I have immigrated from there a long time ago when it was still Soviet Union, and I live in the United States. So I speak Russian, Ukrainian, and English. but I don't have either Russian or Ukrainian citizenship. I don't have any friends or relatives on that side of the ocean. It's been a very long time. It's been like, what, nearly 40 years. I'm old.
Docking successful.
Market data available.
So I'm a full-on American citizen, but I still have accent and I'll die with it because I was in my teens when we immigrated. Wink. Okay, now that I landed on the second port, and now that I think of it, perhaps
Voice input disabled. I am listening.
perhaps my problem will be is that I don't remember which two factions I just took the missions from. I'm a Brazilian, nice to meet you, fellow New World citizen. It has a Linux checked, AI programming checked. Oops, hang on. Anyway, time for me to sleep. See you next time. Oh, this chat does not scroll. Uh-oh, it doesn't scroll. How can I fix that? I can probably just go on my phone because I only have one screen. Let's see if I can go on my phone. Can I watch my own stream? Yes, I can. Aha, now I can read it. It has Linux checked, AI programming checked, Elite Dangerous checked. Happy to see properly working odds. And their interesting approach to utilize CI to improve the elite interactions. Yeah, I guess that's kind of... I don't want to pat myself on the back, but I believe that this is one of the positive ways to use the technology. Negative being spying on people, building profiles on them, and raising their insurance because they looked up a video about fast cars. That is evil. But this kind of thing, interpreting commands from user queries and analyzing small snippets of data, I think that is the proper use of the tool, even though I say so myself. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so this is a very tiny, it's a little bitty text I'm going to be swapping between the screens on the phone. Here we are. Okay, so now that I'm on the second station, I realize that I would probably need a way to ask, and it will not work right now because it's not programmed, but I would need to ask what missions do we have, against which factions. Don't think I have that. Let's try. Analyze our pirate missions. Tell me what factions we have listed.
Analyzing mission data stand by. Functions listed. Bastanian Empire Assembly with 12 kills remaining, and Values Party of Yu Shun with 12 kills remaining. Voice input disabled.
Wow, I did not expect that. First of all, it did not understand the input correctly, but it gave me a correct answer. So Bastanian Empire and Values Party, which means I need to take missions that do not belong to Bastanian Empire or Value Party. And I'm probably butchering the names, but who cares? All right, mission board. Because we want to stack, right? All right, this guy won't have anything, don't think. No. Okay, how about this? Yes, but these are group missions. It's too many kills. Normally I take them if I just want to go and kill a bunch of pirates and make some money and mats, but right now, since I'm just testing the feature, I don't want to have to do too many kills. Imperial Society. Man, I miss this game. I've been playing Clara Obscura for a couple of days, so Okay, so I'll skip those. I just want to take one more. That's a terrace. That's not it. Value party of June. Did I take anything from value party? Yes, I already did do. This is values party. So that is not going to be a stack. Okay, I guess I'll just do this. It'll still run the math to calculate. How many are here? 25. Do I want to kill 25 pirates? Oh, hang on. There's lots of chat coming in and I'm missing all of it, and then people will say that I ignore them, and I don't want to ignore anyone. Okay, I missed that game. But I don't miss it at the same time. All I can remember about it is doing multi-hour long runs of diamonds or something. You probably mean grinding for some materials, maybe. I know that there are a bunch of things have changed in this game since over the years. It's been around for like a decade now. It was like a second job. Yeah, if it feels like it's a second job, it's a grindy bit. Actually, come to think of it, I've never ground in this game. I wasn't grinding. I would just go out and play and slowly accumulate stuff over time. The only grindy stuff that that felt like grinding was unlocking grade 5 thrusters, because you had to unlock an engineer, which by the time you get to unlock him, he's kind of useless. Because all the stuff that he offers already available through other engineers that you have discovered at a much higher grade. I used to play it around 2019-2020. I think that was the time just before Odyssey, when Horizons was the latest one. Never did the Odyssey bits. Yeah, so that was Horizon. I got into this game when it was already Odyssey. I started with it when it was Odyssey, and from what I could tell, there was some kind of beef between the players that were in the game before Odyssey came out, and that when Odyssey did come out, it was a rather rocky start because bugs and whatnot. But by the time I got there, the bugs were already fixed, and I couldn't understand why people were so pissed off about things. Yeah, I remember unlocking engineer for thrusters. The first one that you unlock for the grade 3 is alright, but the one that gives you grade 5, that's a bit of a pain in the ass, because you have to unlock 2 engineers before you get introduced to that one. And the benefit of those intermediate folks is not that great, because the stuff that they offer is no longer needed. You already have it from other engineers at a much higher grade than they do, and I had to do passenger missions, which I don't really like doing. Well, did my teeth, so hold on, and it's a very small font. Well, did my teeth so bad, but now engineering has been made a lot easier to max out each level. It is now easier. Level 1, you need to do 1 try, and level 2 tries, etc. Tries. You mean the turns, like when you upgrade something? See, I don't have experience with how game used to be. I know from what I gather, it was a lot more grindy than it is now, and they eased it up. But they have introduced other grind, like colonization. You can now colonize your own system and build your own stations over there. But the sheer amount of material that you have to purchase and bring within a certain time frame before you lose it is mind-boggling. They even released a ship with crap load of cargo. You can load that thing with about, I think it maxes out at 1,300 tons of stuff. Like if you completely strip it out and turn it into a full-on just cargo, no shields, nothing. So people use their carriers to store all the cargo on the carrier. They fly the carrier into the new system, and then they shuttle everything into the ship that does all the building with that brand new cargo ship. But still, there's a lot. I love colonization. As a Brazilian, I guess there is a joke in there somewhere. Not a joke, a pun, I suppose. I haven't done anything for colonization yet, and I wonder if I can program some kind of help for it, because I know there are people making huge spreadsheets on Google to do all kinds of calculation to do the colonization, but I know nothing about it at this stage. I can't judge really. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Wait. Alright, I'm going to take this 25 pirate thing, so the total will be 25, because it's 12 for one faction, 12 for the other, they stack, and this is 25, so the maximum kills I expect to be is 25.
Mission accepted to eliminate 25 Hylalang Blue family pirates at Welland Vision and Hylalang system. Reward, 3,028,866 credits.
Alright, I'm going to turn the voice input on, and I'll fly over there, pew pew some pirates. I will go into fairly easy zone so that I can stop, look at the code, maybe run things in debugger. This is all a test. We are not doing this to show our fighting prowess. We are testing code here.
Route set.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
Oh, so that's a healthy reward. It used to be a lot less. Well, it looks like everything was a lot less, a lot closer. Ships would overheat much faster. They would jump shorter ranges, etc. And now it's kind of growing. But there's a big galaxy, so I guess they're growing the game. You use Imperial ships? All kinds. This one is from Imperial manufacturer, but not all of my ships are Imperial. Computer, select next system en route. Computer, let's get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Computer, streaming mode off.
I am listening.
Let's go to the next waypoint.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hylalang is a K-class fuel star with a total traffic volume of 1,703 ships, including 3 this week. Total recorded deaths are 88.
Objective detected.
Arrived at Hylalang.
Computer streaming mode on.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
What is the difference between Federal assault ship and Federal gunship and Federal dropship? I don't have any of those three, so I won't be able to tell. I know that Corvette is the ship that you get once you hit a certain military rank in Federal Navy, which I haven't achieved yet. Assault ship is a fighter, gunship is a big ship with plenty of guns, and dropship is and the dropship has deplorable drones. Computer, disable streaming mode.
I am listening.
Activate combat mode. What is the total kill required to complete all of our pirate missions?
Analyzing mission data, stand by. 25 kills remain to complete all assigned pirate missions. Dropped from Super Cruise due to threat level 4 detected nearby.
Weapons hot.
Contact, mission target Cobra MK4, max damage, elite, wanted, bounty, roughly 200,000 credits.
Transfer power to weapons.
Mission kill confirmed. 367,000 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
How many kills remain on our pirate missions?
Analyzing mission data, stand by. 24 kills remain to complete all pirate missions.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
Okay, so far so good. 25 was the correct answer. 24 after one kill is also a correct answer. When I see or play this game, all I am remembered of is how I will never be here for the space exploration age. Yes, me too. I don't like flying assist off with when I fly with HOTAS.
Contact. Mission target Federal Assault Ship. John Hedge, Expert, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 300,000 credits.
Computer, turn off streaming mode.
I am listening. Mission kill confirmed. 326,372 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Cargo scan detected. Contact. Mission target Imperial Courier. Spiker Jr. Dangerous. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 100,000 credits. Mission kill confirmed. 178,650 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
How many kills remain on the pirate missions?
Analyzing mission data standby. 22 kills remain on the pirate missions. Cargo scan detected.
Scan detected.
Collected 3 units of scan data banks.
Power to engines.
Contact. Mission target Viper Mk4. John Adams. Dangerous. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 200,000 credits.
Power to weapons.
Shields offline. Scan detected.
Damage report.
Analyzing ship loadout standby. Cargo scan detected. Ship Prowler. Identifier Popper Romeo-15 Charlie. Hull health at maximum 1.0. All modules operational with full health. No damage detected on weapons, shields, armor, power plant, engines, or auxiliary systems. Ship status is optimal. Cargo scan detected. Cargo scan detected. Cargo scan detected.
Under attack.
Mission kill confirmed. 233,264 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
Man, this always been an ultimate space sim. No other game comes close to it with its fake universe. No railguns. Just lasers with the thermal so that it's cooling my ship. It gets really cold and it's difficult for them to lock on me, and the pack hunting missiles. On this ship at any rate. There are different builds for different things. This is a massacre mission ship.
Contact. Mission target Cobra MK3.
Sorry, I'm doing
Dangerous. Wanted.
target
Bounty.
fixation
Roughly 100,000
when I'm
credits.
fighting. Not reading chat. It's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that while I'm fighting, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. I apologize. Computer, disable streaming mode.
I am listening.
Enable night vision.
Mission kill confirmed. 177,903 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
What is the potential profit from our pirate missions?
Analyzing mission data standby. Potential profit from our apartment missions is 18,271,511 credits. Collected 3 units of bulk skin data. Contact. Legal target Viper MK3. Kai Myson. Elite. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 200,000 credits. Kill confirmed. 329,500 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
This ship is the prettiest, but you turn it into the deadliest. Well, against for PvP PvE, yes. For PvP, no. This is not a PvP setup. In the PvP, I think I'll get smoked pretty quick on this one. When you used to play, most people used this ship for tourist voyagers. Really? Well, I don't have any cargo compartments or tourist racks in it. It's full on for defense and combat.
Contact. Mission target. Federal dropship. Blackfingers. Master. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 300,000 credits.
Turn off stream. Computer, turn off streaming mode.
I am listening. Mission kill confirmed. 289,683 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact. Legal target Diamondback Scout. Lake aboard the Lurch. Expert. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 200,000 credits. Contact. Legal target Cobra MK4. DJ No Ulysses. Dangerous. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 200,000 credits. Kill confirmed. 252,320 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Scan detected.
Contact. Mission target. Mixon. Deadly. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 100,000 credits. Cargo scan detected.
Target shields offline.
Mission kill confirmed. 118,235 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Any kills remain on the missions?
Analyzing mission data. Stand by. 18 kills remain to complete all assigned missions. Contact. Mission target Viper MK4. Piotr Galvarov. Deadly. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 100,000 credits.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
Mission kill confirmed.
Enable streaming mode.
29,800. Contact lost. Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
When I used to play, most people uses this ship for... I already read that, sorry. Was it really used for tourism? The Corsair? Oh, maybe it was. I'm a bit out of touch with the community, to be honest.
Bounty, roughly 50,000 credits.
Alright, he's just wanted. I need to proceed with the missions now. Speaking of the missions, so let's see. Transactions. 8 remain on this one. 8 remain on that one. Those two stack. And... eight kills confirmed here. So this is 8 out of 12. 8 out of 12. Kills confirmed 8. So now 15, 16, 17. So it should be 17 missions remaining, right? Computer, disable streaming mode.
I am listening.
How many kills remain on our missions?
Contact mission. Analyzing mission data. Stand by. 17 kills remain to complete all assigned missions. Mission kill confirmed. 857,541 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact, legal target, Finn Olaf Sveen, Master, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 50,000 credits. Contact, mission target Imperial Eagle, Maldini, Elite, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 100,000 credits.
Power to weapons.
Mission kill confirmed. 103,200 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact, legal target, Finn Olaf Sveen, Master, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 50,000 credits.
Auto engines.
Contact, mission target Asp Scout, Steve March, Master, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 200,000 credits.
Power to weapons.
Mission kill confirmed. 384,345 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Auto engines.
Contact, legal target Diamondback Explorer, Jens Walter, Master, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 300,000 credits.
Power to weapons.
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected.
Kill confirmed. 317,770
Power to engines.
claim. Contact lost. Clarify the request regarding engines. Specify action or information needed.
Divert power to engines.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Contact. Mission target Diamondback Explorer. Tess McIntyre. Master. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly
Power to
200,000
engines.
credits. Cargo scan detected. Cargo scan detected.
Target shields offline.
Mission kill confirmed. 203,361 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
How many kills remain on the missions?
Analyzing mission data stand by. 13 kills remain to complete all missions.
Analyze mission data. Which missions do we have completed?
Analyzing mission data stand by. Completed missions are Bastanian Empire Assembly and Values Party of Yushun. Yushun Imperial Society is not completed, with 13 kills remaining. Contact, legal target, Sadani, deadly, wanted, bounty, roughly 100,000 credits.
Power to
Contact,
engines.
mission target Diamondback Explorer.
Power to weapons.
Mission kill confirmed. 203,544 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact, legal target Imperial Courier, Harry Weston, dangerous, wanted, bounty, roughly 100,000 credits, shields offline. Kill confirmed, 115,321 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact lost.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Contact, mission target Imperial Eagle, Ryan Fetch Me, deadly, wanted, bounty, roughly 50,000 credits.
Target shields offline.
Mission kill confirmed. 54,185 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
How many kills remain?
Analyzing mission data stand by. 11 kills remain to complete all assignments. Contact legal target Imperial Courier Delis Iteri Master Wanted Bounty roughly 100,000 credits. Contact legal target Diamondback Explorer Avron Deadly Wanted Bounty roughly 400,000 credits. Shields 32%.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
So the only thing that goes to LLM right now is the commands when I ask it to swap between when I ask it to swap my pips and when I request the information on how many kills remain. Anything else, like when I target the ship and it tells me if it's a legal target or if it is a mission target, no LLM required for that. That's local. It's just local processing, and it goes to the vocalization. And those all wanted, so you do get the bounties for them, but it does not count as a mission kill because the ship does not belong to the target faction.
Contact
Computer
mission
disable
target
streaming mode.
Master Wanted Bounty rough. I am listening.
Power to weapons.
Cargo scan detected. Mission kill confirmed. 914,000.
Enable streaming mode.
38 bounty claimed.
I forgot.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
I forgot that I can do sub-targeting, like target a power plant. I completely forgot about that. No, the app cannot do that for you. Because we are not hacking the memory, and if it is possible to do through...
Samuel Vermeulen, dangerous, wanted, bounty, roughly 80,000 credits.
If it is possible to detect which sub-target is selected through the
Contact, mission target Viber
API,
Zeppelin,
maybe it's possible to implement that?
roughly
I don't have that
100,000
implemented.
credits. Contact lost. Contact lost. Contact lost. Contact lost.
They all disappeared, huh? So I can do sub-targeting manually if I remember. If I remember which control I have done. It's been a while since I've been doing since I've done some pew-pew missions.
Contact legal target Viper MK3 Brian Regal deadly wanted bounty roughly 300,000 credits.
Yeah, okay, it's this control right here. So you can select. eventually drive. There we go. And focus fire on the drive. But I'm not interested in this guy. I'm interested in mission targets.
Contact. Legal target Imperial Clipper, Shrimpy, Master, Wanted, Bounty. Roughly 400,000 credits. Shields. 24% hull. 20%.
Scan detected.
Computer disable streaming mode.
Cargo scan detected. I am listening. Contact. Mission target Ask Scout, Scott Coolier, Deadly, Wanted, Bounty. Roughly 400,000 credits.
Divert power to weapons.
Mission kill confirmed. 373,245 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Cargo scan detected.
How many kills remain?
Analyzing mission data stand by. 9 kills remain to complete all assignments. Contact. Legal target Diamondback Explorer. Contact. Legal target Viper MK3. Brian Regal. Deadly. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 300,000 credits. Contact. Legal target Imperial Courier. Uriel Seabright. Elite. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 100,000 credits.
A lot of friendlies in this furball. I don't wanna accidentally kill a friendly.
Presence of many friendlies detected. Exercise caution to avoid accidental engagement. Kill confirmed. 162,100 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact lost.
Scan detected.
Contact. Legal target Viper MK3. Brian Regal. Deadly. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 300,000 credits. Cargo scan detected. Contact. Legal target Federal Gunship. Glorfindel. Master. Wanted. Bounty. Roughly 300,000 credits. Shields offline. Bulk. 36%. Cargo scan detected. Contact lost.
How many kills remain?
Analyzing mission data stand by. 9 kills remain to complete all. Contact, legal target Diamondback Explorer, Jagara, dangerous, wanted, bounty, roughly 300,000 credits. Contact, mission target Cobra MK3, Mr. E. Wheat, expert, wanted, bounty, roughly 200,000 credits. Contact lost. Contact lost. Contact lost. Mission kill contact lost. Contact, mission target Cobra MK3, Lady Da Silva, expert, wanted, bounty, roughly 100,000 credits. Mission kill confirmed. Contact lost. Contact, mission target Diamondback Scout, Richard Mills, dangerous, wanted, bounty, roughly 200,000 credits, shields offline. Mission kill confirmed. 217,694 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
How many kills remain?
Analyzing mission data standby. 6 kills remain to complete all assignments. Contact, legal target Diamondback Explorer, wealthy, dangerous, wanted, bounty, roughly 300,000 credits.
Enable streaming mode?
Streaming mode
Is this chat frozen, or do you also stream on Twitch? I used to stream on Twitch. I stopped doing that because there is really nobody on it, so I don't even have an account there anymore. Wait, because it sounds like you are responding to input, but I can't see any input.
Contact lost.
Yeah, I read the chat. It's just when I'm fighting, I have a target fixation, so I'm not looking at the screen with the chat. But I do stop and then read I do read everything that is in there. Plus, there is a delay between my machine and what you see on stream, because I'm trying to stream at a high quality, which means longer delay. It's not real time. So the thing is calculating correctly so far. These two are finished. And yes, 6 kill remain, 19 done out of 25.
Detected.
So 6 more kills and we done with this thing. We can go and deliver everything. Computer, disable streaming mode.
I am listening.
What is the profit from our missions so far?
Contact. Analyzing exploration data standby. No profit from
Cancel that.
exobiology exploration. No bio. Navigation guidance off.
What is the profit from our pirate missions?
Analyzing mission data standby. The total profit from our pirate missions is 23,584,790 credits. Contact, mission target Viper MK3, Piotr Galborov, elite, wanted, bounty, roughly 200,000 credits. Mission kill confirmed. 194,600 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact. Legal target. Gary Roman 2, Master, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 600,000 credits. Contact. Mission target Ast Scout, Shiva, Master, Wanted, Bounty, roughly 500,000 credits. Mission kill confirmed. 472,157 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Scan detected. Weapons rearmed.
Cargo scan detected.
Weapons rearmed.
Many kills remain on the missions.
Legal target. Gary Roman. Request unclear. Please specify the mission or provide more details.
How many kills remain on the pirate missions?
Contact. Legal target Cobra and contact lost. Analyzing mission data standby. 4 kills remain on the Yushan Imperial Society pirate mission.
Divert power to engines.
Contact.
Scan detected.
Power to weapons.
Scan detected. Under attack. Scan detected.
Mission kill confirmed. 98,804 bounty claimed. Contact lost.
Enable streaming mode.
Scan detected.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
Cool, it just sounded like you were having a dialogue with someone.
Cargo scan detected.
Well, technically, yeah, I'm having a dialogue with my ship's computer. Anyhow, have you given the AI the ability to find a subsystem based on the voice command, or is this only as incremental command
Cargo
like
scan detected.
target next subsystem? I do not have either yet, because in well, target next subsystem I could do that, but it's going to be very slow. It's much easier to just have it on the control and go click, 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 much faster. If there is a legal way without hacking game memory to figure out which subsystem is selected, maybe, but it is kind of, it's a gray area because it does give an unfair advantage. Although people who use voice
System
attack,
supports only incremental commands like targeting the next subsystem. Direct voice command targeting isn't implemented to maintain fairness. Calculations for subsystem selection are restricted to
Stop.
prevent unfair advantages. Voice input disabled. I am listening.
okay, sorry, I said the magic word computer and it sent the buffer for the processing.
Cargo scan detected.
I mean, yes, there are a bunch of people who use voice attack with programming to select the next, select power plant, for example, and it's just going to click through until it finds the power plant. I think that does require a DLL for memory hack, to figure out when
Contact
you're on the power
mission
plant.
target. Bakar, deadly, wanted, bounty, roughly 400.
Because different ships have different. It's not like on some ships it's 7 clicks, on other ships it's 8 clicks. It's not the same on each ship. So some sniffing is required, and if it is not a legal way of doing this, I will not be doing this. Let's find the power plant. There you go. So that was a manual lookup, of course. It was just on my joystick on the side. Too many friendlies. I should have gone to the hazardous resource side, then there are no local police in there. Less chances to hit a friendly. But that's okay, just requires a little bit of patience. And let's call this a power plant kill.
Mission kill confirmed. 798,479 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact legal target. Gary Roman 2, master, wanted, bounty, roughly 600,000 credits. Contact mission target Diamond Back Scout, Icky Pentazis, master, wanted, bounty, roughly 200,000 credits. Mission kill confirmed. 269,247 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Voice input disabled.
It is posted in a journal when you target a ship. And subsequently targets the next system. What action CSN the bot take in the game? It can change the power priority, I gather. Yeah, it can change the power priority, but do we have sub-targeting, really? So I've been doing some sub-targeting. Kate. Alright, so that's the journal. Let's go way at the bottom. Alright, so this is the targeting. Target locked true. Bounty information subsystem. Oh, so it is. Yeah, look at that. Missile rack. Yes. Yes, you are 100% correct. So yes, it is possible to do. Mission, missile rack, ECM, shield booster, subsystem, power plant. So that's a power, and that's the power plant. So yes, you don't need any DLL hacks, any memory hacks. You can read this from a journal, and since it is in the legal API, it legally can be done. I love the explanation that the sounds are simulated to the pilot doesn't feel too alienated. I am lost slightly on that one. Okay, so we have 1 kill remaining, right?
Affirmative. 1 key remains. Contact legal target Gary Roman 2 Master Wanted Bounty. Roughly 600,000 credits. Shields 47%. Hull 49%. Contact legal target Cobra MK4 Zed Morbius Deadly Wanted Bounty. Roughly 300,000 credit. Contact legal target Red Horak Deadly Wanted Bounty. Roughly 100,000 credits. Collected 3 units of archived emission data. Contact legal target Slobodan Master Wanted Bounty. Roughly 80,000 credits. Shields 15%. Contact mission target Semi-Stardust Expert Wanted Bounty. Roughly 60,000 credits. Mission kill confirmed. 61,974 bounty claimed. Contact lost. Contact lost.
How many kills remain on our missions?
Analyzing mission data. Stand by. 0 kills remain to complete all assignments.
Enter Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Show galaxy map, please.
Route set.
Alright, get us out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Traveling to Yushan, a fuel star of Class G. Current traffic, 1,132 ships total, 2 this week. Total deaths recorded, 86.
Power to engines.
Fuel sorting. Fuel sorting complete.
Enable streaming mode.
Streaming mode is on. Prefix your command with word computer.
Oopsie, a loop of shame, of course. Okay, so since that is in the journal, I should be able to implement this. I would have to create a table of all the subsystems and then do a fuzzy search on them so that it returns the correct subsystem name, probably non-localized name of it, and then have a thread that would run and cycle the target subsystem until event returns with the correct subsystem, the subsystem matching the one that user requested. And if it went all the way around, it didn't find one, then the loop would exit. So yeah, I suppose that can be done. And then you can say target power plant, and it will target a power plant. It's a bit of a gray area, because on the one hand, yeah, it is a convenience, a quality of life improvement. On the other hand, you could say that this is macroing. So it could be questionable. I don't know how legal it is in terms of the terms of services, if that's a legal thing to do or not. But at the same time, I know that there's plenty of people who do that with a voice attack. Just like operating pips, you can have a macro on your joystick to do one click to system, one click to engines, one click to weapons. Depending on what kind of hotos you have. If you have hotos that that you can write macros for, then yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
And there are plenty of hotos that have that feature.
Docking successful.
Market data available.
Okay, so at least the first cut of this feature is working. It guided us to the system with resource sites. It guided us to the system with mission provider against the faction, pirate faction in that system. It counted the kills correctly for the stack. So I am going to post this into the main branch and cut installer with it.
Orbital Hylalang. Reward 6,631,569 credits. 12 targets eliminated. Mission kill Hylalang Blue Family Faction Pirates completed at Saha Terminal in Hylalang. Reward 1,493,733 credits. 12 targets eliminated.
Alright, so the next two things to do would be to implement the subsystem targeting and
Engines engaged.
implement the feature to find additional star systems that have provider faction that matches the target faction, if it is possible. I'm very disappointed that that API that returns the pirate missions does not actually return. It does not return factions either. It just says this star system has the target, this star system has the mission provider. There are 5 of them. Doesn't list which ones they are. And from my earlier testing, when you actually get there, even though it says 5, the actual mission providers at the time, because of the background simulations, may not be 5, it might be 3. So it's not guaranteed. What are we doing? We're flying to the other thing, don't we? Yes.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The sounds of space combat and the flying are simulated in the lore, so the pilot isn't in complete silence. Yeah, it'd be boring if the pilot would be in a complete silence. It's kind of like when you do deep space exploration far away from the bubble. There is absolutely no one around. And I think all the cool stuff already been found, like all the derelict ships and whatnot. I've explored quite a bit outside. I've been about 16,000 light years away from the bubble, making a huge long trip around. I found there's like planets. I've found planets with life and whatnot. I've made lots of credits. I made high rank in exploration, exobiology, etc. But I have not discovered any derelict ships, like being the first one to discover. I've been to a few of them that people discovered way before me. Maybe it's not a thing anymore. Maybe it's not. Maybe they all been already discovered. Okay. Well, I understand the ethical questions, but I also think you are overthinking it, as the goal scope of the app is ship's computer.
The ethical considerations are important, but focusing on the ship's computer functionality is the primary goal.
I did say the magic word, didn't I? That hurt me. Yeah, when I do the streaming mode, it means it's going to ignore me unless I say magic word. Most of the time when I'm not streaming, I don't use a streaming mode, of course, because there's no reason for it. It's just direct communication. I suppose because there is a delay lag and because, you know, internet connection, LLM hallucinations, etc., just because you issue a command, it's not guaranteed that it is actually going to fire it. 99% of the time it does, but
Market data available.
it may not always fire it. Sometimes it can miss it. It's not 100% guaranteed. It'll be a lot faster if you can run the local LLM, of course, provided you have the LLM capable of doing it and provided you have another computer capable of doing that, which I don't. Do I want reputation with these guys? Yes, why not?
Local processing speed depends on hardware capability, specifically a capable language model and a secondary computer, which we currently lack. Mission Kill Hylalang Blue Family Faction Pirates completed at Wellen Vision in Hylalang. Reward 358,866 credits.
Computer, plot the route back to our fleet carrier, please.
Route set.
Okay, now, be right back in just a second. Computer, disable streaming mode.
I am listening.
Activate. What is the total amount of bounties we collected so far this session? What is outstanding?
The input is unclear. Please clarify the request regarding boundaries or collected data.
Bounties. How many bounties have we collected?
Total bounties collected this session are 9,323,106 credits.
Enter hyperspace, please.
Frameshift drive charging.
Traveling through hyperspace to SAO 8. Fuel star class M. Traffic total 1,803. No activity today or this week. Deaths total 38. No recent incidents. Arrived at final destination SAO 8.
Fuel swapping. Fuel swapping complete.
Exit Supercruise. Swap to analysis mode.
The command top 10 analysis mode is not recognized. Please specify the subject or dataset for top 10 analysis.
Approved. Please set down at bay 3-5.
Voice input disabled.
Speech to text sometime borks. There is a dictionary file. If it borks in the same way very often, then there is a dictionary file to put in the corrections. Like some words it does not understand at all. Like for word tritium, it really hates word tritium. You have to say tritium. If you say tritium, it will understand. But if you say tritium, no, it will not. It will do 3-2, 3 tubes, 3-u, anything but tritium.
Market data available.
You are on deck. Begin lockdown.
Alright, we have 100% bonus on bounties because it's our
Bounty payment awarded. 24,847,016 credits received and distributed among multiple factions.
It's not distributed among multiple factions. It is from multiple factions, rather. But Okay, so where is it? I am going to post this change. So I added 2 tables to the database and the indexing, and there is a help topics thingy in there, so you can, there's a fuzzy search. You can ask for help with stuff, like help me with, and it's going to give you a help based on whatever it is that you ask. Whatever help you ask. New commands added to the commands enum. New query, that's the help query, I think. Yeah, that's the help query. EDD and clients, that maybe was just testing stuff. Attaching to EDD and network and see what kind of data comes across. Pirate mission manager got a location bug fix. This is the client new class. This is the client for the help. No, it's not a client, it's a help data access object for the help topics. And this is the change to the help handler. It's now reading from the database, doing a fuzzy search. INTRA client, this is the API for the pirate missions thing. Request response. Locate pirate hunting ground Java, that's the logic to locate hunting grounds. Accepted is changed to 60 seconds. That's mission accepted event. Mission accepted event subscriber. Got the new code in there to flag our hunting ground versus provider table. Added that reconnaissance has been completed. This has been bumped to 60 seconds as well. What's this? Navigate to Pirate Massacre Mission Target Handler. That takes us to the target for the recon. That is the faction down data access object, new class. Pirate Massacre Search, new class. Pirate Mission Data Manager, it's a wrapper for the data access objects. Help query. Recon Mission Provider System Handler and Recon Target System Handler. These are the classes that take you to the one for the reconnaissance of the target system, one for the reconnaissance of the mission provider system. Trade route filter. Trade route filter. Yeah, this is stronghold filtering is now refactored into commands so that we do not have any repeated logic. Dry, do not repeat yourself is the principle. So we're going to post this and go into the master, check out the master, and merge INTRA into the master. Push. Don't want the differences. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. What? Kill. On Linux, you can just kill things. And it's dead. What did I want to do? Oh, yes. Update. Update E Edit Intel. So this is going to grab it directly from the GitHub, from the main branch, build it, and update my local things so that I can test the fat jar file installer and run it not from the development environment, but just run it from the command line to make sure that the jar file is good. And if that is good, we can post disk 2 apps litintel less java minus jar and litintel.jar.
Good afternoon, Krondar.
All right, doing good. That thing runs without blowing up. We are in master. Perfect. Where is remote build? So remote build today is December the 16th. It's been 6 days since I did something new. Terminal. Remote build, go. And the double check that actions are running. Yes, pirate massacre missions and help migrate it to DB. So this is the new installer. Now I just need to do a write-up for the Discord about what's new in the app and how to use it, and maybe get some response from people who test it and see what kind of bugs they find so I can fix them. The next thing we'll be working on is selecting subsystem for targeting. Thank you for the tip, by the way. Now I have very clear idea how to implement it, and what I don't have a clear idea how to implement is how to find other factions that might have missions against our target. And honestly, the more efficient way would be to just rip off the headset, go to the INTRA and do the search over here. And INTRA, that's under data search nearest miscellaneous, type in the system you're in right now, and then select the nearest massacre missions, hit search, and then find one with a hazardous resource site, like perhaps this one right here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different star systems that have factions that have missions against these guys. However, you have to take off the headset and break the immersion. If I can implement this in the app in a nice and convenient way, that will be awesome, but we're not there yet. So step 1 is done. So good night, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, good night, Flight Dangerous. I am going to go eat something and maybe play some Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I got kind of sucked into that game, and then see if I can implement the subsystem targeting. Make sure that it works very reliably, because otherwise it's kind of pointless to have. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, wherever you are. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the tips. Thank you for the participation and the chats. And I will see you guys sometime later.